Hello? I haven't used my headphones in a hot second. I sound adulterated, but interesting. Maybe just because I haven't listened to my voice in a while. Rip. Rippity rip rip. How's everyone doing? Hero. We're sneaking into a Zoom call. I'm in the Zoom deal. I haven't pressed record yet because we're going to be live streaming it to an unlisted YouTube video. And then we are going to be being able to play it and pause it. Okay? Working and sewing. Let's go. I am like 98% done with the little mini grocery bag and I cannot. It's so cute. Hi, Cal. I think I fixed my camera. It was a Mac OS, knock on wood, a Mac OS issue which other people were experiencing similar issues. I'm so glad, Cal. Hero, Savannah. Long story long. I'm not sure when I should block Water Jesus and Monica because I still want to be able to download their stuff. Maybe I should block Water Jesus now. He has 124,000 people though, so I don't want to block him. I don't know when to do it. I'm going to play the disclaimer so we can figure our lives out before 11. We have 4 minutes. Okay, let's go. Christmas disclaimer.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to.
Give me a second. Oh my God, hold on. Okay, we're getting audio now. And hopefully there's no input from me. It doesn't look like there is. They're just playing music right now. I need to zoom in. It looks like there's 10 people here. Holy shit. What a big turnout. What a huge turnout, guys. I'm not trying to be an asshole. It's just, it's just happening naturally today. Let me do one thing. No corner radius. Just, I thought I had more time. And sometimes... What? Oh my God. I'm like using the wrong keyboard. Okay. We're good to go. Let's go. All right, I'm back, guys. I'm keeping an eye on this because we are in the call. What's up? What's happening? I guess I say it. Wait, who said it? Did he say it? Oh my God, they're getting their... Why can't I hear anything? Okay, they're still going. I just have to make sure we get the audio. Oh, Ray Higdon. What's up? What's happening? Dear God. Why do you feel like we need to get a bunch of Ray Higdon clips and play them when we react to Ray Higdon? Listen, if y'all want to like the stream, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no to that. I have to fix my lights. That's okay. This is Water Jesus or Temu Jesus as we're... I'm trying to like be careful to... I'm going to get blocked by him. I know I am, so I'm not going to be able to record his stuff anymore. And Monica ripped to that. Lady Poe, new picture, huh? Raymothy. Yeah. Temu Jesus, probably Ray Higdon, but also Water Jesus. We're in the Zoom call. The Zoom call is allegedly happening right now. There's a PowerPoint. I couldn't have picked a better day to sneak into a Zoom call. It looks like there's a PowerPoint. It says content to cash flow. It's not even centered. No resolutions, just results. That's not centered either. Then the two pictures are not centered. And then there's cash, $100 bills on one side of the screen and water on the other side of the screen. Monica and Come Out Better are not even aligned. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. We got the link. We're in. We're living our best lives, honestly. We got it. We're ready. I don't know what changed over everything. I think I fixed, knock on wood. We're pretty good so far. 8 minutes in, we haven't paused yet. It could be good. The background's not blurred, but we don't give a shit anymore. We're going to get a spicy DC today. Yes, heartburn and everything. I'm wondering, should I have the chat open? There's 18 people in the call now. How many people are here? Sound off if you're here in the chat. There's 31 people here. Let's go. What's a good question? What's your favorite Christmas movie? I'm going to say Die Hard. Just kidding. I think Die Hard's a Christmas movie. And my evidence to that is Amazon just did a commercial in the movie theater because we went to see Red 1, even though it's on Hulu. And I had Hulu, but my parents didn't know that. And the Amazon commercial had a bunch of Christmas movies for the commercial for the Christmas movie. Oh, she's here. Hold on.
You guys feel the energy? Let's go. Let's go.
All right. She's ready. I think we need the chat. I think we need to have the chat open. We need the chat. Yes. Got it. Delightful. Anyways, in the inclusion of the... I hope to God I am not recording my own voice. Let me just test something. Don't test anything. Testing. I think we're good. It included Die Hard as one of the Christmas movie options. So, Bad Moms Christmas, let's go. We don't even have to start on time because we've started on time. Chris, a.k.a. Temu Jesus, a.k.a. Water Jesus, is touching his beard. We know we love that. I'm being sarcastic. And I would love to stay. Oh, they're popping in. There's 21 people in the chat now. All right. I'll die on my hill if it's not a Christmas movie. Same. All right, let's go. This is going to be a... Are they not going to go into present mode? Who am I to say no to that? All right, let me pull up. Don't touch anything, DC. If I freeze, you got to tell me. Going to YouTube. I am going to put ads on, if that's okay. I'm going to have it do auto ads because I can't focus on both when I'm capturing the Zoom and I'm streaming. We would never survive. We truly would not. I will put it on every 18 minutes though, okay? An auto 18 minutes. So enjoy your lives for 18 minutes. Okay. We're going to go over here. Don't worry, we're not missing anything because, oh my God, the PowerPoint's so bad. I hope they don't hear me. I'm muted, so. Oh dear God. I gotta move myself. No. Let's go. Okay. Sorry. I'm like being slow today. Oh my God, the PowerPoint. You could have done this in Canva. If you did this in Canva, they didn't even press present. I cannot with y'all. I also think having technical difficulties that are rooted in, coding that you have no control over is different than having control over a PowerPoint. Oh, they are in Canva. Dear God. Okay. Let me open up this. Hold on. I'm getting to the right point in the Zoom. All right, we got there. Slow and steady. Oh my God, Chris posted a selfie of himself. Stop. I'm getting distracted because my laptop's right in front of me. If you're wondering, not that you care. I'm using Loopback, which is a virtual soundboard, to record clean audio in my MacBook. So it's not accepting any of my mic. It's just a closed system to accept their bad audio from their potatoes. Not that we have anything against potatoes, but what am I trying to do right now? Oh, I need to open up my control center. Shit. Don't let me type on my laptop. Okay. What? I basically like wrecked my computer last night trying to fix it, and now it has no permissions. Oh dear God.
Energy.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. I just want to double check. We're getting the audio still. I'm sorry. I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. Broken waffles. Hero. Camera's still going good. This is our longest stretch over the past 4 days. 16 minutes and 40 seconds. Okay. Okay. We're scared. We're terrified. Oh, what is happening? We did it. If y'all can see this, then it's great. I'm sorry. I thought I was ready. I was not. Okay. Is that my screen? I hope it's not my screen. We'll see what happens. Like, where am I? Where am I? And sorry. It's different. Hello, Shadow. It's different not having the clicks on because we've had them on for so long. So I'm going to pull y'all over here. I will be rage scrolling around the screen, so all right, let's go. I'm scared.
Let's go. Let's go. Happy Saturday. How's everybody doing? We're going to get started here. And yeah, feel free to send this link to anybody who wants to take advantage of their social media. That is what we are here to share today, because social media is not going anywhere. We're just at the beginning.
Where do I want to be?
Alrighty. So we are going to go ahead and get started. Welcome to...
This meeting is being recorded.
Welcome to our Content to Cash Flow free masterclass. This is all about how you can build your brand and your bank account with both me, Monica, and also Chris as well. Chris.
Hello, everybody. Rise and shine.
Let me bring your attention to the fuckery that we are seeing right here. We, again, centered isn't the end of the world when you have a title. Look at this space over here, and then compare it to this space over here. What's the difference we see? Oh, yeah, they were close to centering it, and they're like, no thanks. Except they're going to tell us how to make money on social media. Oh, but DC, we're good at making money on social media. We're just not good at PowerPoint presentations. If you've made so much money on social media, how come we didn't get anyone to make our PowerPoint for us, our Canva presentation? And look at like the FTC. Oh my God. The FTC is like, oh yeah, don't make any income claims. Look at these dollars just floating. Is it floating away because we're losing money? Or is it coming to us because we're sucking money in because we are learning about our content to cash flow? I'm so interested. I'm like totally interested. We don't have any alignment here. This doesn't look to be centered. This could be centered, but it doesn't. It looks like it's too many pixels this way. This is not aligned. It could have easily been. These could have easily been the same height, closer together. Monica, just randomly underneath here. Come out better, just randomly underneath this one. They're not even aligned. If this doesn't say professional, I don't know what does. Oh yeah, the pictures as a grouping could be centered in the center of the page. They're close enough to, but this side, they were like, oh no, it doesn't have enough room for the dollars. And then they're like, yeah, we don't care. We're going to get close, but not be that close. Okay, here we go. This is the... No.
EJ, you were so close.
Hopefully y'all could hear that. EJ, you were so close. 0%. There is nothing right on this slide. Let me just see if we're aligned before I go. Oh yeah, the bottom of the comments that I'm bringing up on the screen is aligned with the bottom of my picture. And 21 minutes is our best record so far. So like, let's go. 21 minutes and we got 21 likes. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you all for liking the stream. Thank you for subscribing. If you want to see more content like this, I'm here all day. Just kidding. I'm here a lot of days though. But DC, the dollars are more important. No, bless your heart. You could never. You could never. I mean, you could just literally download a Canva presentation and it would be great. Like, Canva helps you out. For people who think this is just being mean, if someone's professional... Okay, let's just make this a little bigger so people can actually see it. For people who think this is just being mean, if someone's professional tries to get you into something using a presentation that looks like this, unprofessional, that probably means they aren't really. Yes, also, this all can be fixed within 5 minutes. Also, this is what I went to school for. Also, oh God, let me scroll down through these comments so we can keep updated. It looks like a bunch of people from their team joined and not a bunch of people looking to join the opportunity. So that's fun. Oh God. Anyways. When I say this can be fixed under 5 minutes, that can. And so that's critique that isn't something that they were born with, unless they were born with really bad taste in PowerPoints. Hi, Jessica. And you should skip their opportunity. Yes, Demi, 100%.
Type in the chat. Type in the chat here if you are here, by the way. Is anybody here? We got a bunch of AI bots. What's going on? Or we got some humans on the other side of the screen. This is the digital world. Look at all of us, the digital humans in our little squares. Welcome, everybody. I'm excited to do this with Monica. This is going to be really fun because it's going to give you guys a big insight.
I will give him
a great opportunity to take advantage of social media. Type in me.
I'm going to give him 12% of a half of a point of credit. He has a microphone. Congratulations. I'm going to pretend clap so we don't trigger anyone. Barely clap. Barely clap. AI bots, pretty much. Or everyone on their team. Oh my God. It's a more reflection of their own beliefs than on us personally. People project that disbelief on others. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, we'll get to that point. In
the chat, does anyone have social media? Does anyone know what Instagram is? Or are you guys still on MySpace? What's up? Are you guys still on MySpace? Are you guys still using Microsoft Word to talk to people? You guys got Instagram? Type in the chat.
Microsoft Word to talk to people? What do you mean, like typing letters and printing them off and sending them in the mail? Do you mean AOL Instant Messenger? Hello? Athena. Oh my God.
Yeah, do you have an Instagram? Do you have a TikTok? Type in me if you do. Friendster? Oh
I'm going to get rid of that recording in a second.
Crazy, right? So there's so many ways to connect with people. So Monica and I are really excited to share with you guys an amazing vision, amazing opportunity to turn your content into cash flow. So we're really excited that you guys are here. And this is obviously our first one that we're going to be doing, and we're going to be doing more and more of these things in the future to help you guys really, really, truly take advantage of what we have right literally in the palm of our hands. So grateful to be here, Monica. Let's rock and roll.
Grateful to be here so we can recruit people so that we can grow our downline so we can make more money. Is that what you mean by grateful? Okay. Okay.
So let's go over just what we're going to learn in this.
I would like to bring your attention to this, that we haven't truly pressed present because we can see this. What? Oh, look at this. Why are we so close to the edge of our presentation? We just are. This, friends, this class is called a tangent. Why are these things underlined? I don't know when we would necessarily need to use an underlined word in any presentation, but this would have been far better, more aesthetically pleasing if they had done like a, kind of a watercolor highlight, just a swipe, because everything is so boxy. That would have added something good. Why didn't we center this title horizontally? Meaning this is a bunch of space up here, and this is less space down here. Okay. 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 Even if they're taking this part as the centered, like vertically, and this part, maybe that would be centered, but you would want to visually center this, meaning most people are going to look at this first. So you want to tap it to the side. If you're going to center it at all. This one for sure needs to be centered. This one, debatable. And Canva literally does all this for you. It has guidelines. It snaps to center. It will position stuff. I don't know what they're doing. And it'll take into account this space, and it will help you center it. It'll show, a line will show up. Why is this so close to the picture? Why is everything in all caps? And I love an all caps moment. I truly do. Oh, people have stopped. The PowerPoint gets worse. I cannot.
Masterclass number 1, how to monetize your social media, aka how to make money online utilizing your socials, how to grow your personal brand. Type in brand if you've ever heard of the phrase personal brand and you're like, what is that? Maybe I want to try and do this for myself. How do I even go about that?
Stop. You're gonna teach us about a personal brand? Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm just excited. I was almost crying yesterday over the fact that my camera was being a little turd. We've gone 28 minutes without it freezing. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. 47 people here, 26 likes. If you want to help me out, I'd love for you to like the stream. I'd love to get to 50 by the end of the stream. That would be cool. But Miss Ma'am's talking to us about personal brand. Monica is talking to us about a personal brand. And this is the PowerPoint presentation that we're looking at. Again, a PowerPoint presentation that she could fix immediately. These are things you can fix within 5 minutes. We're on an odd number right now, and I'm not going to look at it. So that's fine.
And also how to share products you love online, right? That's first. Second is we're going to go over the business of the future. I say this all the time.
I'm sorry.
Multi-level marketing is the business of the future. What? I don't think it was the business of the future when Amway was at its peak. I don't think it was the business of the future in 2011 when the John M. Taylor study came out and it said over 99% of people didn't make any money, lost money, and some went into debt for multi-level marketing. So tell us more how multi-level marketing is the business of the future. No thanks. No thank you.
You guys are learning what barely 1% of the world even knows.
Barely 1% of people even make money in multi-level marketing. Monica? Ooh.
Which is the high-ticket business model that is creating the next generation of health and wealth globally. And we'll go into all the specifics. And
She's reading from the PowerPoint presentation. Normally, you have it. Okay, if you want to have a better PowerPoint presentation, there's a note section right underneath the slide. So when you go into present mode, you can still see the note section and the people viewing it won't see the note section. Okay, so that you could say, hey, the talking points that I'm going to be going in depth with you are on the screen. So if you're not a super fast note taker, or if you want to just get the Spark Notes, the TLDR, it's on screen for you. And then you have a presentation where you're more fluid, where, I'm getting distracted by their PowerPoint down here. So that it's not boring as hell. If you read from the PowerPoint, this could have been an email. They're expensive AF filters that make really nasty water. Yep. Oh yes, perfect time for our Kangen folder.
Mom, are your sure this water sanitary? It looks questionable to me.
I know what's happening. I'm finally hydrated and it's unlocking my brain's full potential. It's too much for me.
Yes, that's essentially their thesis statement.
then third thing is your roadmap and a launch strategy. Type in me if you're the kind of person where you're like, I am getting my life together. I am going after my dreams. I'm doing the things I want. Even if I don't really know exactly all the steps, that's what we're going to show you. We have a step-by-step blueprint to help you launch your thriving online business and set yourself up for maximum success in the new year, because we want to be ahead of the curve, right? Everyone.
You're going to tell me about being ahead of the curve and you're reading straight from a PowerPoint presentation or a Canva presentation. I will use PowerPoint and Canva interchangeably because I think most people know what a PowerPoint presentation is. A digital presentation. PowerPoint is the program that kind of was the industry leader for a long time. People use Canva now. People use Google Slides. They're the same thing pretty much. They do the same thing. My brain wants its fast juice.
For the most part, they're like, oh, it's December. I'll wait till January 1st, right? Why wait? You can create your January 1st whenever you want. There's no reason that you should be putting what you truly desire on the back burner. That's what I always say. Chris, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I think just the biggest thing is you guys learning this and being here. And we're going to go over this shortly here, but realizing how unique and
in the top corner, y'all can't really see it, but it says Zoom Workplace. I don't know why it says that unless they're using somewhat of a free copy of Zoom. I don't know why it's branded, or they forgot to take the brand off, even though they're going to be teaching us about a brand. And they've used a gold gradient button on their PowerPoint presentation, on their Power of Social Media page coming up. God.
specific this opportunity you're about to learn really is. And it's really sometimes getting out of your own way of keeping an open mind. So that's why we want to kind of give you a zoom out.
Honestly, I cannot. I'm like a little bit distracted. One, because my eyes are bleeding. And two, we've gone 34 minutes without my camera pausing. I'm so happy right now. This is incredible. If you've been here for the past 5 days, you know the fuckery that has been afoot.
Picture of strategies, a vision, and things that all of you guys can do. Whether you're new to social media, you've been on, like Monica and I have been building something for years. I think it's really cool to honor exactly where you're at and also know, like Monica said, where the world is going. Some of the most successful people in the world, yes, they're present. Present moment is the greatest gift. However, most of the time they're thinking about what's coming next. What's going to be the trend 6 months from now? What's going to be happening in 2020?
Is the trend 6 months from now going to be multi-level marketing companies going to full affiliate model? Oh, is that not the trend you're talking about? Oh, okay. Sorry. I was distracted by Rodan and Fields going affiliate. I was distracted by Beachbody going affiliate. I was distracted by 31 Gifts shutting down. I was just distracted. I'm sorry. Chris, aka Water Jesus, aka Temu Jesus, continue.
26, and you're like, wait a minute, we're not even 2025 yet. But that's the vision that you want to continue having.
Amy?
And some of you are driving.
Amy? What? Where's our...
Do you like waffles?
Yes, we do. Broken Waffles is our chief waffle officer and also our chief waffle advisor. And our chief science advisor has partaken in the consumption of waffles, and we're here for it.
Driving in your car, imagine closing your eyes and putting your head down and trying to drive. You crash.
Savannah,
instantly. So a lot of
is the MLM trend in the room with us right now? Y'all, if you don't know the powerhouse of Savannah, go check her out. One of y'all said that you had never watched Aaron before, and you found Aaron through me, which was like, holy shit. And you were like, Aaron's incredible. Go check out Savannah. Not that I am thinking that y'all know about me and you don't know about Savannah, but if that's the case, I'm happy to send more people Savannah's way because she's working on hitting 100K. Let's go. Uh-oh. Technical difficulty.
people are driving with their head down. They're just driving their life. And so we want to lift your head up and give you the vision, give you the vehicle. It's a great analogy for this masterclass, and give you the roadmap, right? The blueprint of how to drive and get from A to B, and B is possibly your dream life.
I'm sorry to bring this up, but I haven't done it in a few days. If you look at the influence continuum, one of the twisty parts of organizations that can be on the destructive side is the ends justify the means. That when we hear Water Jesus say, you have these goals that you're trying to get to, and this can help you get there, he is talking in the ends justify the means, meaning you do whatever you can to get to your goal, which can create destructive and unhealthy influence. Okay? Food for thought.
That you get to live and do what you want with how you want, where you want.
Did your microphone go out, Chris? I was like giving you kudos, and now it's like, did a potato possess your microphone? What is happening?
Who you want to do it with. So this is going to be really, really good. Yeah, let's keep flowing here. So a little bit about me. It's good to connect with you guys. Whether you came from my page, I know Monica and I did a lot.
Yeah, Savannah is a big deal. Amazon just used her in a documentary without asking if they could use her or giving her credit in a documentary. So that's super cool, Amazon. Super cool. By super cool, I mean, what the hell is going on? Oh, did someone forget to cite their sources? Oh, yeah, Amazon did. Amazon did. Plagiarism is in the room with us right now. I guess not plagiarism, just taking someone's work without credit, I guess. Isn't that plagiarism? Huh. I don't know.
My name is Chris. I've been an entrepreneur for many years now. I actually started, you guys can see on the bottom left of my screen, no beard and no long hair. That was pre.
Can I tell you, as somebody who has difficulty reading, part of that is I see all of these, obviously the text is black, I see all these individually in color, which is not fun. Okay, fine. The space between the bottom of a letter here and the bottom of a letter on the next line is called leading. You can change that. So in Microsoft, you can have single spacing, double spacing, and you can kind of adjust it a little bit. You can do it more in InDesign or something like that. You can do it in Canva. You can do it in PowerPoint. You can do it in Google Slides, all the good stuff. Now, that being said, this bullet point goes high ticket sales coach and holistic health enthusiast. They could have grouped this together by changing the leading, then maintained the space so that all the bullets and the information start to cluster together so that the ideas are communicated more effectively. Also, if you have difficulty reading and differentiating the letters, doing in all caps is not the best way to go. I do love an all caps moment, but for me, reading is difficult, which is why I'm trying to change some of my text, how I do it. But this is a shit show. Also, did we just forget, like, oh, this is Chris. It's come out better. We didn't center it. We could have put Chris right here as the title, since you've been putting the title on the tan background this entire time. And you could have had the text, meet Chris O'Brien, subtitle, come out better, space, high ticket sales, or meet Chris O'Brien in a little sub-blurb, high ticket sales coach and holistic health enthusiast at come out better. Then all the little, kudos underneath. But here we are in graphic design hell. Literally, we're here.
This is the bad place.
It's the bad place, and we live here now. The white on the weird gray is not doing it for me. Same. Drop a 1 if your eyes are bleeding. Drop a 2 if your soul is bleeding right now. Also, using my content without crediting is still fair use, so oh well. That's true. Savannah, you're too reasonable, okay? I don't feel plagiarized. I'm sure they didn't steal my actual research because a lot of the doc is interviews, but they could have at least given me credit somewhere. They could have. They could have said, oh, a source, I'm going to give credit. I mean, Swoop is really good about that. If y'all watch Swoop, whenever Swoop takes a clip, always includes who Swoop got it from underneath. Always. And I wonder if Swoop can do it, how come Amazon can't do it? When Amazon has a far more pricey production team, it's just confusing to me. It's just confusing a little bit.
Free myself days. This was
Why did we also have a picture of your shirt off and then a selfie picture? Like, these are not the best pictures. They're truly not.
old self. I was a personal trainer, so I was really, really adamant about fitness and health. And I was also really sick. So I got sick with all sorts of health issues with colitis, acid reflux, eczema. I made one change in my life, and I changed not the food I drank or ate, not the workouts I did, the supplements I took, the lifestyle. I literally just changed what I was literally drinking every day.
You fixed colitis, eczema, and acid reflux with a $5,000 water filter? Huh. Interesting. I wonder if that's a health claim. Amy, our science advisor, how do you feel about that? Or our science besties in the chat. A Rescue Ninja, Amy, all other sciencey people. Okay, bye, Savannah. What do we think about that? Because I think fuckery. I vote fuckery.
Holy mother-forking shirt balls.
Yeah.
Are you out of your Vulcan mind?
Are you out of your Vulcan mind? You know? Yeah. I don't know. Oh, wait, I have this one. I have one for him. Now,
you listen here. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
Was there ever a soundbite more appropriate for Water Jesus than that? Alkaline water isn't going to do anything. The rage, the science rage, I can feel it. I think everyone in chat can feel it. And replay crew, if you want to feel the rage, open up live chat when it populates. Travis, hello! Howls to you all who are lurking, slurching, playing something else. Hello, happy Saturday. I also vote fuckery. The Waffle Fox has spoken.
As far as water, and my life hasn't been the same. So after that whole awakening process, I realized that I could help more people outside of the gym with their health, with their wellness, and with their bank account. And so that prompted.
There it is. I'm going to help them with their bank account, and they're going to make my bank account super big, super huge. It is giving Joel Osteen, honestly. Also, Joel Osteen producing the video, whatever, the movie Mary on Netflix, and how, like, not accurate that was based on if you were going to follow it from the Bible is laughable, but also Joel doesn't teach from the Bible. So if you like Joel Osteen, I would say we can agree to disagree. We can have different principles and beliefs, and I will still die on this hill.
Me to look now into becoming a full-time into being
Yes.
a high-ticket sales coach and a holistic health enthusiast. And
Hello.
so just in the last about 4 years or so, I've been able to generate over $12 million in revenue through sales and marketing, which is really incredible.
By people buying Kangen stuff. Not necessarily selling Kangen stuff to customers. What's $12 million divided by 6,000? If someone buys... Oh, I won't want to do this. I'm going to do it on my phone. Let's see. Oh, I forgot. I had a good video to show y'all. It's okay. What is 12 million divided by 6,500? I think that's the most expensive one. He sold 1,846 super expensive Kangen water filters. That's 1,846 if they all bought the most expensive one at $6,500. Ed Milet, Eric Worre, and Joel Osteen, all people we can say fuck you about in this chat. Yes. I know. We possibly couldn't have believed it, but if anyone was gonna do it, it's our water Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Correct, Amy. Our rescue ninja's here too. Duchess is going insane right now.
But the biggest thing is I've been able to help 50.
Do we need the floofs in the chat? Because I feel like we need floofs, so please hold while I get the floofs ready to go. New widget. Mementos. Floof cam. I'm going to make it 1280 by 720. High resolution, keep running, add widget. If you want to submit, here, hold on. You see that? You see how it just links to it? I mean, it snaps. Oh, well, let me see what I have on this one. 18 and 10. Okay. Lock. Floof cam activated.
15 plus people, including Monica, create a six-figure income. And I've helped hundreds of people make extra money part-time, whether it's a couple $100 or a couple $1,000. Type in one in the chat if you are somebody that would love an extra $300 coming into your bank account every month on the side, maybe to cover your bills, your groceries. It's not about being the millionaire. It's not about being the glitz and glam six-figure, oh, look at my new car and watch.
You just did that on the live stream yesterday or the day before. I don't know if we kept it up. He basically said, oh, I'm reporting live from Mexico because after this, I'm just going to go lay on the beach and do vacation-y things because I can do that because I make a shit ton of money in Kangen. That's what Enagic. Also, what a brand whoopsie daisy for someone to know your company by the machine name and not your actual company name. Yep. Rip.
It's peace of mind. It's getting ahead in bills. It's having a little extra saved up when Christmas time comes around and you got to pay.
I think we just need to have a small little red border so we can be Christmassy. So please, I'm not going to be able to continue on if we don't do this. Okay, color. We're going to do Christmas red, which I don't know what RGB that would be. Maybe that's Christmassy red? Sure. 7. Lock. What? Lock. Sorry. Give me a second. We want just a color. Hold on. DC, what are you doing? I don't know. Okay. I just don't know. Copy. There we go. Bingo bango. Okay, corner radius. There we go. We're done. We're good. We're good to go.
Those gifts. And so that's what we want to help you guys do. And I've also created a brand. I'm on 8 platforms. I have hundreds of thousands of followers, which day one, Monica will say too, on day one, I had 1 follower. On day one, I had 1 subscriber. So we all start from the same place. And then I also have a podcast. I'm a philanthropist. I enjoy crypto. And I'm also CEO of Come Out Better. And that's where you guys can find.
Great question. Here is the link for that. They get sucked in automatically. Nightbot, the little blue like face, will come up and give you the link. Okay? Sometimes some people have found better luck doing it on a computer. I've still been able to do it on a phone, but if you have trouble, do it on a computer.
Find me on Instagram and all my platforms. So that's just a little bit about me.
Not an magic showing an S curve coming up. Oh boy.
And we're going to share with you a little bit more on our journeys through the whole strategies we're going to share in the vision we can cast. And then Monica can tell you a little bit about her now.
Yeah, so for me, if you guys don't know me, hi, I'm Monica.
Really? If we're going to talk like, not that it is all the time. You don't do rule of thirds all the time. It's just something you can do from a starting place to say when I can be successful within the lines and I can break the rules, okay? Why is this divided not in the center? Maybe it is the center. It doesn't look like the center. Can we measure it ourselves? Yeah. Are we going to measure it ourselves? Yeah. You're being so petty today, DC. I can't help it. I mean, I could help it. Do I want to help it? Not really. Maybe she is in the center, and maybe it's just a trick of the light. Yep. Oh no, she's not in the center. Wait, maybe she is. It's a trick. It's a trap. Hold on. Oh. It looks like she's 1 pixel off. Hold on. No, she's in the center. I'm wrong. It's the light. I will whip myself later. It does. This would be a visual issue, like a visual centering where sometimes you do exact dimensions, center like she did here. Good for you, Monica. Give you 0.5% of a kudo. Because the white is so bright, it looks like this is bigger than this side. You would want to do a visual centering instead. Also, this is a very bad way to display your pictures. Also nice cutting out somebody. Canva will take that out automatically, but go on.
Actually, similar to Chris, I received a chronic diagnosis when I was 18 years old. I didn't really have any major hospitalizations, any issues, and it kind of came out of nowhere. And it really took me by surprise because I was like, I'm this, supposed to be young and healthy. And here I am, the doctors are telling me that, well, your health is going to go down, your quality of life is going to go down, and there's really not much that we can help you with.
Don't you think that if doctors, can we just, sorry, pause. Can we have a moment of silence? the fact that we've gone 55 minutes without a camera issue, I'm gonna pat myself on the back. I'll just pat Apple on the back for like actually fixing something that they messed up. Also the ableism. I'm glad you didn't know anybody who didn't have struggles, because holy shit, that would have been discouraging to have that mindset around if you didn't just have a perfect 18 years of health. Chronic what? It's for her lymphedema. She's showing her lymphedema. That's her compression stockings. Oh, is she showing that she is quote unquote overweight over here and then she's in color and happy over here? She has grayed out these pictures to show how quote unquote sick she was. And then here she's in color, she's tan, she's happy. Oh my God. Ew. What a twisty way to market. Also, what are you doing with these pictures over here? Also, Mr. Sir didn't do anything with these hyphens for his bullet points, and she did. So that's cool. Fun.
And I just would.
There is not really lymphedema, like you need a specialist. Someone I grew up with, middle school, we would have gone to the same high school, but I was playing full time. He had over 15 surgeries, maybe over 20 on his leg, and he finally had to get it amputated. So, that happens.
Was not okay with that. Type in me if you know what I'm talking about, where you're like, I want to take control of my life. I don't want somebody else to be the person that dictates my future, right? I think it's so important.
So it's mindset that's making all of disabled people or chronic pain people or whatever, keeping them sick. Okay.
Important, especially with whether it's health or wealth, for you to take the power into your own hands, because at the end of the day, nobody else is living your life for you. And that's what I realized for myself. I was in college. I saw all of my friends living life, and I could not do all the same things that they could simply because my health was not in their best place. And
did your friends? No, I would say I understand somewhat, not fully, because I can still walk. I can understand not being able to do things you used to be able to do. I more often than not use a walker now. That is an improvement over last year. There are some people that are fully disabled for the rest of their life, not able-bodied, okay? Sometimes, or I've seen that when you have friends who give a crap about you, that they sometimes will modify their plan so that you can be included. But also, if you struggle with chronic pain, sometimes you just can't go out and do stuff because you'd be in too much pain. Like when my legs swell from my edema, it is painful to stand and it's painful to go out for a long period of time because normally I have to elevate my feet. Okay, fine. My family has made adjustments so that I can be included with more stuff than not. Mobility aids are so helpful. My boyfriend wants to get a new wheelchair. Insurance is being a bitch, but he's so excited to use it to get out more. I love that. And I think we're all happy, and I love that Broken Waffles brought this up. I'm glad she is feeling better and this worked out for her, but her using this to recruit people is disgusting. And saying that water can fix, oh my God, a Christmas floof. Stop. I am also dying for a picture of a cat in a Christmas tree. If your cat does that, please. I'd love to see it in the floof cam. There's going to be a link in the live chat for you to click on that you can submit your pictures and it goes automatically. Water can heal your catching ribs, apparently, Sarah. Also, Sarah, earlier when you had a what was it called? You said something about. Okay, hold on, Sarah. Yes, petition to gift Sarah a membership passes in the House. Yes, the petition to give Sarah a membership, I'm here for. Oh, no, yes. If it's your own cat, yes. What a good boundary, Broken Waffles. I love that there's decent people in the chat who understand boundaries. I'm here for it.
So I decided, you know what? Whatever that I can do to start healing my body, it's what I did. And obviously no medical claims here, but...
This is also... Oh, we forgot a space right here. That's fun. That happens. I had a widow word in one of my logical fallacies. I have to fix it. Sometimes you just miss stuff. That's why you normally have someone looking over the work you do, because a second pair of eyes is super helpful. From chronic diagnosis to holistic, it could have been from chronic diagnosis to holistic online business owner, because the holistic online business owner is the idea. Not the idea, but that's the grouping of information that's helpful, because she went from chronic diagnosis to soft return, holistic online business owner. This is also a sign of that a professional didn't do this. This is a sign, this underlining the letting right here, that it's not grouped together, is a sign that a non-professional did this. Even though they're going to talk to you about brand, that's fun. No space here. Started and scaled. I mean, I have issues with the ampersand, but that's a longer story than we have time for today. Started and scaled. What? Started and scaled my business as a full-time grad student. Started and scaled to 6 figures as full-time grad student. I don't understand this. Okay, fine. I understand what she's saying. I don't understand how she shared this information. Global business in 6 countries, generated 1.5 million in revenue. Biggest month in business was 23,000. Oh, it's an income claim. Have you ever heard of the Federal Trade Commission? Monica? There are people bailing on this chat as we speak.
I changed many things, and among those many things that I changed, water was one of them. And
so how do we know the changes came from the water if you changed many things at one time? Yes. Amy's correct. It's super clear that they worked on their bio slides independently and made no effort to make them coherent. Ding, ding, ding. Amy, I added a waffle maker to my Christmas list and mini waffle maker too. The mini waffle makers are incredible.
I didn't know that I was extremely dehydrated, and it all happened in this amazing timing. I'm a big believer in things do not happen by coincidence. If you're that kind of person, then we're going to be friends. And I started to see how...
We need to add... People aren't going to understand what's going on up here, so let me add a title. Floof cam. And I want to make it fun. Easier for people. This is still a fun font. Okay. Red is a bad idea. Edit background, probably. Oh, I can just blur the background? Oh. Cool.
How the connection between what I was doing for myself, you guys can see these pictures down here, this is what I looked like before, to where I am now. This was me on stage receiving an award for making over 10K in a month. And I
10K in a month of people buying underneath you, not necessarily potentially selling to an actual customer. I would feel good about that too. I'm being sarcastic.
I realized, like, if I'm helping myself with health and I can help other people with health and I can get paid for it, like, why would I not do that? And at the time, it was the pandemic. I was totally full-time student in grad school, no clue about anything in business, and I could not go back to working at my part-time job because everything was shut down. And I thought, what am I going to do? Well, if I helped myself, there's probably other people out there that can benefit from the same thing, start helping their health. And I pursued this business. In my first month that I was doing this business, I had made more money with less hours than I would have if I was working at my part-time job. As a grad student, you guys, I didn't know anything about online business or social media or anything. And I was like, okay, I need to
what is that, an income claim? Huh. Let me just, really quickly, I just want to find let me just ask, I did download Perplexity as, okay. What does the FTC say in Section 5 of the FTC Act about income claims in MLMs? Section 5 of the Federal Trade Commission FTC Act addresses unfair or deceptive acts or practices in commerce, which includes misleading income claims made by multi-level marketing companies, also known as MLM. According to the FTC, making unsubstantiated or exaggerated earnings claims is considered deceptive and illegal under this section. The FTC requires that any earnings claims made by MLMs must be based on reliable and empirical evidence reflecting the typical experience of distributors. Claims about potential income must not be misleading, and if extraordinary results are presented, they must be accompanied by clear disclosures about what typical participants can expect to earn. Additionally, the FTC mandates that MLMs provide written substantiation for any earnings claims upon request and ensure that these claims are not misleading. Oh, so we can ask for this and they have to give it to us? Interesting. Overall, Section 5 of the FTC Act prohibits MLMs from making false or misleading income claims without proper substantiation, aiming to protect consumers from deceptive business practices. And so these Perplexity is really cool because it cites their sources of where they're getting the information from, so you can click on the links and it'll take you to that. And thank you to Charlene for sending me that way, and Amy. I like Perplexity a lot because of the citing of the sources. I really enjoy that. All right, here we go. They're still going on this Zoom call. Dear God.
Pursue this because I can live a life that I truly desire. And it turned into what you see here, global business in 6 countries.
Thank you, Chelsea.
I've generated over $1.5 million in revenue. My biggest month has been $23,000. And I did this all through learning the skills every single day.
I did this all when I sucked at selling high ticket sales water filters, and you can too. No, sales takes skill. Not everyone is going to be good at sales. Not everyone is going to be able to balance the time that it takes to be in grad school and also be in a multi-level marketing company. And she never says if she graduated grad school. She just said she was in grad school and then she made a shit ton of money in multi-level marketing in Enagic. They will never say the name of their business, but it's Enagic. They sell the Kangen water filters.
Didn't have a marketing background. I was in grad school for psychology, so I wasn't learning business. And this is why
you can go to business school. What a chicken nugget move. Where's my chicken nugget?
You know what? I love myself. Even though I look like a burnt chicken nugget, I still love myself.
Oh, God.
Always share with people You can learn things. You can create what you want for yourself. Are you open and are you willing to apply yourself? And that's pretty much what you need to be successful. So that's a little bit about me. And let's move on to what I like to call the success.
Class? What is happening here? When in Canva you are resizing something, if you try to resize from the top or the bottom, you can cut off your picture. You have to resize from the corners. Your picture won't be completely adulterated if you figure out how to like just pull up on the top. Look what happened down here. Oh, but it could have been cut off like that, DC. I promise you, the person who made this did not cut it off right there. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. Oh, God. What a powerful call. Dear Lord. Success mindset. This letting is awful. Oh, we've decided to stop doing things in all caps, but this is all caps. Why is there a lamb? Why is there a lamb? Oh, we're sheep. Got it. Got it. Got it. We're sheep. That's fun. That's fun. That's so fun. The future is calling you, telling that you can be part of a triangular prism scheme. So that's cool. Maybe we turn on spam call protection, you know?
Mindset, which is all of these things here, right? So number one, if you want something in your life and you keep putting it off, deep down you're gonna have this feeling of like, dang, I really need to do this, right? The longer you wait to take the risk, the less time that you have to enjoy your reward. And if you've ever heard anyone that
this is a fallacy. Telling you that you have to make a decision fast. You have to make a decision right now. I think it's the exigency fallacy. Who knows? We're gonna try it out. We're gonna do our best. Let's see. Is it the exigency fallacy? It's not equivocation. I think it's exigency. We're waiting. Sometime today would be cool. It has Good God.
What is an exigency fallacy? An exigency is an urgent need which demands immediate action. The exigency technique encourages us to hurry up and agree because we are running out of time. Exigency is being used when nothing more than a time limit is given as a reason for us to do what someone wants.
That's the slide that has the widow word, and I haven't fixed it yet because we had a meltdown about the camera yesterday. Also, 1 hour, 13 minutes. Let's go. If y'all don't like the stream, we're on 39, and I don't love odd numbers, so I don't know what kind of logical fallacy that is, but if you want to take pity on me, appeal to pity fallacy. I'm participating in that right now. At least I can be honest.
that's successful talk about mindset, they will say, stop caring about what people think. Live your life for yourself. Chris always...
Don't be a sheep. Stop. Oh, God. Don't be a sheep. Stop caring what other people think. What about statistics? Do we care what statistics think? Do we care that most people don't make any money, lose money, or go into debt for multi-level marketing? Do we care about that? Huh? Maybe not. That's the autism fallacy. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Broken Waffles. Do y'all know this song? I think it's by the Beach Boys, Barbara Ann. At the beginning, they go like, or part of it, they go, I think it's like ba 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 Barbara Ann, but that initial part sounds like a sheep. You know what I mean? Like just a pretend sheep, in my mind.
Says this. How can you turn some thing that looks like negative into a positive, into your benefit, and embracing failure as learning. I'll be the first one to say that I was really scared to fail, and I was really scared to not have success. And
yeah, because you just spent $6,000 on a water filter system in a multi-level marketing company. And those water filters are that price so they can pay out the commission structure of the uplines. So cool. Oh, but companies build in profit too. Sure, they probably have the cost. Then they have another third for shipping and the people who put it together and whatever, all infrastructure costs. And they have another third for a little bit of commissions and paying out the C-suite and all the other stuff. It's not the I don't think, and I could be wrong. I'm open to the idea. I don't think the profit margins are the same in non-MLM businesses as they are in MLM businesses. That's just my opinion.
then I started looking at all the people that had what I wanted, had the results that I wanted, and they were all saying, you can't avoid failing, right? If you embrace it, you can do it faster, you can learn, and then you can start to overcome all those failures. So this is truly the success mindset. And Chris, I know that you talk about this belief, action, and faith. And I just want you to share a little bit about, maybe you...
I'd love for you to take some action and buy a microphone, Monica. That would be cool. Maybe wipe off your cam. I can say this because she can wipe off her camera and it will take less than a second to fix that. Okay? Does it take away from the unethical nature of multi-level marketing? No. But we certainly would be able to see her better. What big eyes you have, grandmother.
You feel like you're the black sheep in your family, right?
Yeah. Does anyone else feel that? They're kind of like disrupting family patterns of what money is. Oh, you guys are all, the generation that does those TikTok dances, or, oh man, there's like 22-year-olds making $1 million from crypto. Like there's just so many things that the whole world, it's like there's a whole paradigm shift, and we're going to get into those. And a big thing for me is like a 3-step formula. And you've heard this before. It's like a cliche saying, belief, action, and faith. Because let's all be honest, none of us really know what the heck we're doing.
I mean, I think surgeons know what the heck they're doing. I think our rescue ninjas in the chat, who are our beloved nurses, know what they're doing. I think teachers know what they're doing. I don't know. I think psychiatrists know what they're doing. I think psychologists know what they're doing. I think that sanitation workers know what they're doing. I think that janitors know what they're doing. I think that, for the most part, parents know what they're doing when they're ethical and they give a crap about their kids. God, what else? I think that lawn maintenance technicians know, lawn maintenance workers, whatever, know what they're doing. I think that people who clean houses know what they're doing. I don't know. I don't know. I think phlebotomists know what they're doing. Replay Crow would love to know any other ideas of people who know what they're doing. I would love that. I think engineers know what they're doing.
Like, truly. We don't know what's going to happen next in our life. We don't know,
Yeah, a lot of people don't know what's going to happen next in their life, but normally you build an infrastructure and how to engage with the world. Sometimes that's harder for people than others, but you can develop a how do I engage with the world, and that's the healthiest way possible so that you can account for unknowns, if possible, in terms of interpersonal relationships, or maybe you have a good enough job where you can save up some emergency savings. But like here in the US, where the healthcare is what it is, if you don't have healthcare, like you can get wiped out so consistently, it's wild. Where there's some issues here, in my opinion, where you can't just say, oh, do this because you're going to be in a really bad spot. A lot of people are already in a bad spot, and then shilling out $6,000 for a water filter isn't in the budget. Oh, but we're trying to sell people to people who can afford it. And if you can't afford it now, why not? Why can't you afford it? You should be able to afford it. Get out of here. Get out of here.
what's going to happen on the freeway. We don't know what's going to happen at our job. We can only guess.
Cool.
We can only assume the future. is in favor of our highest good.
Bye, Sarah.
Yet sometimes the hardest thing that a lot of us are starting to wake up to, and being the black sheep, because what happens when you're the black sheep is no one really believes in you.
We're not sheep. I'm sorry. Being the black sheep. Okay. That's the problem with your PowerPoint. You confused us. What?
You guys ever felt that? Like, kind of people think your business idea is crazy, the products you love, I don't know, it sounds like a scam. Like,
Sometimes things that sound like scams are scams. That's when you get to ask questions and say, so many people are leaving. There's still 31 people in their chat, so I know it says 29 on the screen. I have my laptop recording the Zoom call, which is why we can pause it, which is something I love.
oh, you can't shut up about X, Y, and Z. Oh, be careful with that. You know, that's not the best way. It's a little risky. And so
It's not just a little risky. I mean, the percentage wise, over 99% of people don't make any money, lose money, or go into debt for multi-level marketing. Oh, but you could be part of the 0.4%. I think that John M. Taylor said, let me ask Perplexity. When looking, Taylor study on MLMs from 2011. What was the percentage of people who lost money in MLM? 99.6% of participants in MLMs lose money. This conclusion is based on data from court cases, surveys of tax preparers, and responses from MLM companies to FTC complaints. Interesting.
So what happens is before people even start anything, their belief is shattered. They don't even believe in themselves. They don't believe they can do anything. They don't believe in a system. They don't believe in a product or a service or a community
Jody,
or a mentor.
Welcome to Illyria.
Horatio Gold, headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard
you wanted to see me?
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Welcome. Enjoy member emotes if you want to. The Discord is for members, so. Oh, it's open Q&A. They're asking questions. Rip. Here's the Discord link. I wish I had an automation that when someone joins that Nightbot would send out the Discord link, but you do need to link the YouTube account that you have the membership through in the settings in Discord. If that's confusing, Google should help.
So it doesn't matter what action steps Monica and I give you here today. It doesn't matter how much you can cross your fingers and pray and hope it works if you just don't actually have the belief itself. Many of you watching this or the replay already have stepped one step.
If your mindset's fucked, you're not going to be able to. Oh, yeah, you got in. You're not going to be able to be successful in multi-level marketing. Imagine your life this time next year if you started today. Stop. God.
Further than millions literally out there that are saying, all right, I believe enough to open my mind to see what this is all about. And so belief is the most important thing.
What about actual data that shows that it's an opportunity that doesn't put people in a worse financial position after joining than it does before joining? Yes, Travis. Yep.
And then the next thing is action. Nothing's going to change unless you do. Right? That's what you are changed or not changed.
Believe, action, and faith. Buy into our commercial cult so that you can stay in the commercial cult and feed into our bank accounts. That's not what happens. Water's good for you, and water can help heal you. Blah blah blah. I mean, as long as the water doesn't have lead in it or hexavalent chromium or whatever it's called, or something awful that's going to make you sick, Do you need the $6,000 water filter, and do you need it from an MLM? Or are there small businesses and companies that don't have as unethical business practices as multi-level marketing does out there for you to buy your water filter through? Companies that aren't making wild claims that take advantage of consumers. For sure, Tori. We need that soundbite. Also, campsite. We have put a button in for if you want sound bites to go on the stream. You can go to campsite and there's a button. Just scroll down and you can find the soundbite button and that'll come to me directly. That's the best way to get me stuff that you want me to react to. And y'all who've done that, thank you so much. And best way to get all the things. It's also, there's a button for the free anti-MLM folder. I try to populate it consistently, so if you're a creator, you can use that. And if you have a problem downloading videos, because you don't have to screen record everything, you can contact me there and we can talk.
Changing your choosing. And so just being able to take action, and like Monica was saying above, when you take action, you're going to mess up. No one rides the bike the first time. I've never met someone who's like a 5-year-old or however young you are where you learn how to ride your bike.
His microphone's not even picking up all of his audio, so that's fun.
Like, it's very hard to do. No one hits the tennis ball perfectly the first time. No one knows how to drive a car.
They also want people to drink 11.5 pH water that has to taste absolutely horrendous. And the doctor who makes the claim says that if he had CANCER, that's the water that he would be drinking, but he can't recommend it to other people to drink. So do you think that is not an appeal to authority? That the doctor, this is an appeal to authority, if I can find it. I have appeal to the people, and I have appeal to authority somewhere. Appeal to the people.
What is faulty appeal to authority? We are appealing to authority when we claim something is true, because an authority said it was true. This can be good if we do it in the right way. However, if the person we are appealing to is not actually an authority in the area we are discussing, our appeal is faulty. A faulty appeal to authority is an appeal to someone who has no special knowledge in the area being discussed. When someone uses an appeal to authority as a way to overawe us and make us reluctant to challenge that authority's viewpoint, they are committing a faulty appeal to authority. When the topic under discussion is controversial among respected authorities, appealing simply to the opinion of a single authority is a faulty appeal to authority.
We made like 33 of those. We also have cognitive dissonance now when it comes up. So also, Broken Waffles has presented to the floor of the squirrels to add appeal to bullshit. If you would like to second the motion, do so now. I love these fallacy lessons. Rip. Oh, God. He's talking about you're not going to hit a tennis ball perfectly in the beginning, sure, but there's rules to tennis and you know how to play. The net doesn't change. The goal line doesn't change. Goal line, that's not in tennis, but like the net distance never changes, the out of bounds never changes, and in multi-level marketing the rules always change for how you're supposed to be successful. So that's not a good analogy, number one. And number two, anybody can learn how to play tennis. People who are able-bodied can play tennis, and people who are not able-bodied can play tennis within reason. You see that at the Paralympics. You have different levels of disability for the different like competitions in tennis. So there are people who have limited mobility. Did we end? Yes. Okay. Finish this. And what time zone are we on that timeline? 103. Just in case it messes up. 103:02. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. Let me just shut down my laptop. Oh, I got my screen fixed. I probably already told y'all that. All right. So, what was I trying to say? Not everyone's going to be able to be good at sales, and they certainly aren't telling people how to get good at sales. They're basically saying, oh, if you suck, it's your mind's problem, and you're just not learning good enough, even though we're shitty teachers. Yeah, I still got cancer. Even Jesse Lee Ward called Kangen out on their "our water will keep you from getting cancer" bullshit. Don't tell me to drink Kangen water. I already have the whole house filter. I still got cancer. Yeah. Disabled athletes are cool as fuck. Yep. The doctor of the American Anti-Cancer something or other. I love that. Which is not an actual research corporation. They just want to make them look like the American Institution for Cancer Research. Agreed. Here we go.
Perfectly the first time, and I can go on and on and on. And then social media,
Floof.
maybe we don't even know what we're doing when we're posting the first time, going live the first time. And so once you actually realize that this is a normal process and this is part of the journey, not the end result, that's what you want to fall in love with. You want to fall in
love with failing and not taking a look at the data and saying, I need to pivot, not being able. So in multi-level marketing, they make it so that you cannot leave. What do you mean you can leave at any time? They tell you that failure is part of being an MLM. So then you know failure shouldn't make me leave. This is in the organizational, no legitimate reasons to leave. They tell you how it's going to be, that it's going to be topsy-turvy, twisty, so that you say, oh, I don't need to pivot. Eventually, I'll be able to get a bun just like in the floof cam. Look how cute that is. Oh my God, these floofs are adorable. A floof is any pet that you may own. It doesn't have to have fur. It can have feathers or scales or anything like that. Or whatever little hairy things are on spiders. What are they called? Someone on Instagram calls them puppies. Anyways, if it's a pet, if you love it, put it in the floof cam. Here is the link for that. DC, why do we look at floofs during an MLM? Because it helps our serotonin, okay? It helps our dopamine.
fall in love with messing up because that's the best feedback you can get. You can't really learn much if everyone gave you yeses and you made them.
No one deserved to suffer like she suffers. No, like I wouldn't wish cancer on my worst enemy. And I wasn't enemies with Jessie Lee. I didn't like her selling practices. I didn't like how she treated people, but I certainly didn't like how her friends treated her, how people in the MLM industry preyed on her disease so that they could potentially make money. I didn't like any of that. It just literal fuckery.
$1 million from a scratcher card. What did you learn? You learned to go to get a scratcher card and pray and hope you're a millionaire. You didn't learn anything. And so belief, action, and faith are a 3-step formula, especially with social media, because when you have the belief, take the action, and then believe with action and faith, meaning I'm doing my best.
What's the difference between belief and faith? Good question, DC. Just kidding. Belief and faith are often used interchangeably, but they have distinct meanings and implications. Belief is a mental attitude of acceptance or assent towards a proposition without the full intellectual knowledge required to guarantee its truth. Oh, that's important in MLM. That's certainly important in MLM. Faith is characterized by a firm belief in something for which there is no proof. Both of these are twisty because we're talking about MLM. When you are best able to make a decision that advocates for yourself, when you are making decisions in the presence of the knowledge of what the industry is, the success rates, and what you need to be successful. And most people understanding the churning that happens in the mid to lower tiers know that churning has to happen for you to be successful at the top. And it is twisty as hell. And when people realize that, they don't really want to be associated with it. From what I found, I was in 2 MLMs. from February 2014 to April 24th, 2022, I was in Mary Kay Cosmetics, and then I was in Young Living Essential Oils, and it was twisty as hell. And it's been twisty to reimagine what life is without MLM and reimagine what healthy interactions are without MLM relationships. It's been twisty. It's been twisty trying to understand that not every single thing and smell is going to make me sick, because in Young Living, they told you everything has a potential to like make you super sick or keep you from being able to have kids or giving you the big C or any other disease. And like, oh, do you see? Why'd you believe that? It's a slow process to get into like a cult mindset, a group mindset. Thank you so much, Andy's Web. Insects have setae. You can call them hairs. Thank you, Andy's Web. It's a mutual exclusion fallacy, whatever it's actually called. Mutual exclusion fallacy. Let's look. I'll read that definition. What are the names for a mutual exclusion? If I have it, I'm just saying this, if I have the... What is no? The mutual exclusion fallacy. False dilemma or false dichotomy. I don't think I have that one. I had to make another one. I mean, one appeal to fear, but that's more in health and wellness MLMs. I guess this is a health and wellness one. Weak analogy, part to whole. I don't think I have it. We'll just read it. Oh, it's an either or fallacy. I have that one. We'll just wait for it to load sometime today. DC, have you memorized these yet? Not yet. Still working on it.
What is an either or fallacy? When someone asserts that we must choose between two things, when in fact we have more than two alternatives, they are using the either or fallacy.
And so the definition in Perplexity is the mutual exclusion fallacy is more commonly known as a false dilemma or false dichotomy. This fallacy involves presenting two options as if they were the only two possibilities, when in fact there are more alternatives available. It assumes that the options are mutually exclusive, meaning that if one is true, the other must also be false, or that only one option can be chosen. Here are the other names for it, so if you have learned it by something else, maybe it'll give you an aha. This is my floof. This is Capperburger. His name's Caspian. A false dichotomy, false binary, either or fallacy, black or white fallacy, bifurcation fallacy, fallacy of exhaustive hypotheses, fallacy of the excluded middle, and false choice. These terms all refer to the same logical error of oversimplifying a situation by presenting limited options and excluding viable alternatives. Fun. Thanks so much, Chris.
I know there's a higher power working, then a lot of this other noise starts to get a little bit quieter. Your future slows down, your past speeds up, you are present, and now you're really tapping into that successful mindset that you want to carry over into that digital world. So all of these are really, really important before we dove into anything, because this is really setting the foundation for yourself.
And I want to add too, because you mentioned viewing failure as feedback. If you think back, maybe you remember this, maybe you don't. When you were learning how to walk as a child, you stumbled, you crawled, you fell so many times. Never once did you think...
I mean, I didn't crawl. I went from rolling, which was a sign that I wasn't meeting markers, to walking. So, I mean, I guess rolling, most people don't roll.
Maybe walking just isn't for me. Maybe I'm not meant to.
I mean, walking isn't for some people because they're disabled. Am I missing the point of her story? Maybe. Do people actually... Of course I rolled. Do people actually remember learning to walk? Good question, Amy. Yeah, drop a 1 if you don't remember learning to walk. Drop a 2 if you do remember learning to walk. I certainly don't, because I didn't I didn't learn to crawl, but I did learn to walk. I don't remember it. I didn't remember rolling either. What the hell? Okay.
To be a walker in life. Maybe I'm just gonna have to be in a wheelchair forever. Never once do you think that. Once we...
Did she just say that? As if being... Oh my God. Did she just say that? Did she just say that? She didn't. She did. She did, Broken Waffles. Has anyone done a... I have not. Julie? Sure haven't. My eldest was a scooter. I love that. Oh, let me rewind it just a smidge. We're at...
Future slows down, your past speeds up, you are present, and now you're really tapping into that successful mindset that you want to carry over into that digital world. So all of these are really, really important before we dove into anything, because this is really setting the foundation for yourself.
And I want to add too, because you mentioned viewing failure as feedback. If you think back, maybe you remember this, maybe you don't. When you were learning how to walk as a child, you stumbled, you crawled, you fell so many times. Never once did you think, maybe walking just isn't for me. Maybe I'm not meant to be a walker in life. Maybe I'm just gonna have to be in a wheelchair forever.
Okay, I misunderstood. She's saying people not learning how to walk, they just don't think they can, so they're in a wheelchair. And so they never even try to use their legs, but they're not actually disabled. Still, bad way to describe it. Bad. Bad, Monica. Everyone's losing it in the chat. I think I understood what she was trying to say. It is still bad. It's still bad. It's still bad.
Holy mother forking shirt balls.
But I can't understand what you're saying, sir.
I can't understand what you're saying also.
Can I just ask you a question? I only want to ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? I'm just asking you a question. Can I ask you a question?
But as you can see, I do speak English.
But I can't understand what you're saying, sir. I don't think you're qualified to teach us.
I don't think you're qualified to teach us. Also, some babies just can't walk. Correct, Travis.
Never once do you think that. Once we become adults and we have all of these pressures coming onto us, we think, well, maybe I'm not cut out for it. But you're going to stumble, you're going to fall, and it's just a normal part of becoming a walker. Then you
sign up for Kangen. Sorry, sign up for Enagic and buy a super expensive Kangen water filter. And failure is part of the process to get to success. And their assumption is if you are failing, if you're in the process, then it always leads to success. If that were true, there would be a higher percentage of people winning in multi-level marketing. And people cannot win at scale. A chunk of people cannot win at scale in multi-level marketing because of how it is structured. Oh, in a triangular prism scheme structure.
Start jogging, then you start running, then you're a marathon runner, right? That's just how it works. So these are just some of the limiting beliefs that you might find yourself feeling, thinking, and having. Number one, it's too late. The market is oversaturated when it comes to social media. You guys, we are
one of the I know y'all are like, we're tired of hearing about IOP. I can't help it. It's what I'm doing with the majority of my day. When we had to do like a Bill of Rights for ourselves to kind of help us remember like our boundaries. Anyways, but one of them, because of everything that's happened in MLM, but also being getting oversensitized, overstimulated, is I can leave at any time for any reason. I don't see how that's bad. You can leave at any time for any reason in multi-level marketing. That was something I wish that I had latched onto and understood when I was younger and when I was in MLM, because there were times I wanted to leave because my gut was like, something's wrong here. I don't know if you're watching, if you're in MLM, you've had that thought of like, something's wrong here. It's not just, oh, I'm lazy, because I bet you're not. It's not just that, oh, I'm not working hard, because I bet you're working really hard. And you're working really hard for free, because you may not be making commission yet. And there may be something in your gut saying, something's wrong here. And I just want to remind you, you can leave at any time for any reason. You have the right to leave at any time for any reason, regardless of what an organization says, regardless of what a leader says, regardless of what an individual says.
Just at the very, very, very beginning of social media. We're at the very beginning of people utilizing online space for business. So that's number one.
Stop.
Number two,
Stop. Letting is absolute fucker here. This looks bigger. We're going to measure it? Yeah, we are. We sure are going to measure it. Let me make this brighter so we can actually see it. I'm thinking that I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to start a fight. What? Okay. Oh, wait. These are not lined up. These texts are not lined up. The letting on these ones, none of these are lined up. Oh wait, these two. The front and the back one are lined up. This one right here, not lined up. It's 2 or 3 pixels too tall. Wait. Never mind. None of them are lined up. None of them are lined up. This one over here is not lined up with this one. These are all different heights. Okay. Fine. DC, you're just a hater. Okay. Let's look at the letting. See how this is snapping? It's because letting on the first one. Let's do letting on the second one. Nope, letting on the third one is like 2 pixels lower. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm lying. Nope. I'm lying. Something doesn't seem right though. It's the middle one, huh? Okay. Yep, middle one. Middle letting, this letting is different. The middle letting is different. Also, the end letting's different. Why does that matter, DC? Someone is trying to tell you that they're going to speak to you about brand, and this is what they're giving us? Oh, wait, what is this picture? Please hold. DC, why are we doing this? I don't know. Look at that. This is the bottom of the picture here. What happened? What happened? Oh no. Remember that little kid? The Batman kid? What happened? What happened? Are these all lined up here? Sure are. What happened? Literally what happened?
Might think.
Oh dear God. What? You know what you could have done? This could have all been aligned. You could have done left align, and you could have changed the letting, and it could be super clean coming over each one. I don't know. We don't know.
Well, I have to be an influencer. I have to have a big following. And I will tell you guys right now, there are influencers that have millions of followers that do not know how to monetize their social media, and they're barely scraping by. And it's just simply not true. The most important thing is, do you have people that you're connecting with? Having 100 followers that trust you.
Sorry, what I'm saying, I know it's, when I say things, it doesn't really come across. LEADING. The space between the bottom of the letter on one line to the bottom of the letter on the line below. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I will put some of these shortcuts in so we can all be on the same page. Or is this the same? That's fine.
They're your friend, they enjoy what you share, and they also are like-minded. That can do so much more for your bank account than having...
Y'all, I know we've been streaming for a while. 1 hour, 50 minutes. We have not paused. Yes!
100 million followers of people who don't trust you, they don't believe in you, they just look at what you're doing because, oh, it's a flashy lifestyle, but they'll never buy anything from you. So it's not about how many people you have in your following. I know a lot of people think that, so I just want to break that misconception. And the last one is that you have to be salesy or pushy.
Oh, I missed something. This is not even centered over this picture. This space over here is not the same as this space. This space here is not the same as this space. This is not centered over this picture. This picture doesn't even look, it could be in the center of the, it could be in the center, I don't know. This is not centered over this picture. What did y'all do? Did you just like copy and paste and like wherever it landed, that's where it was going to be? You're just being a hater, DC. Yeah, I hate this graphic design. I hate this PowerPoint presentation. Not only is it participating in fuckery and taking advantage of consumers, but also our eyes are bleeding.
And this is something that I think a lot of people are scared of when it comes to business, and especially on the online space. But let me ask you this. When was the last time you went to your favorite restaurant and then your best friend was like, where should I go for dinner? And you're like, you have to go here. You buy that, you get this. This is the appetizer. This is the entree. Oh, and get.
This is for Broken Waffles.
All right. This drink too, right? That's selling. That's selling. But the restaurant doesn't pay you for it.
I'm sorry, we're gonna just here we go. Here's our rectangle of death. Let me just go to this side. It's not centered. The crowd goes wild. We hate it. We hate it. We hate it. Yeah.
You just, out of the kindness of your heart, when you find something that you truly love, you cannot help but share. And Chris, you say that all the time.
James said, I'm going to align with Team Monica if you don't stop this. What do you mean, James? What do you mean, James? I'm confused.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if I did that with my friends, if I told them about my favorite X, Y, and Z or this and that, I don't think I've had one friend say, hey, man, you're being a little pushy. Don't tell me good stuff. Don't tell me what's going to help me get stronger in the gym. It's just human nature. It's just human nature. Like,
but some people go to school for exercise science and they literally can tell you how to be stronger in the gym.
Monica said, whether a restaurant, a food, a movie, shoes, an investment, maybe a destination. Like, oh man, you got to go visit Cancun, or you got to go to South America. You have to check out this zipline place. And you're like, how do I book a ticket now? Rarely do people say, hey man, you don't sell me on the zipline, man. It's too pushy. Yeah. So this is like our own limiting beliefs get in our own way. And so that's why we want to dissolve these.
Yes, there are some positive things that are true limiting beliefs that don't, that people in commercial cults don't use to keep you in. one of those like limiting beliefs or one of those negative things I say about myself is that I'm an idiot. I am not. I'm a problem solver. I'm a good student. I love learning. Whatever it is. I can say things like, I don't know how to do this yet. I am learning how to do X, Y, and Z. Those are things that you can change about your limiting beliefs, because if you keep saying, I'm stupid or I'm an idiot, you start to build those neural pathways in your brain that, one, aren't true about you, but you could say things like, I don't know how to do this yet. And it's not just, oh my God, I can do this already. No, I don't know how to do it yet, but I'm working on it. I don't know how to solve this problem yet, but I'm going to work on finding the solution. Whatever it is. Whatever you can say for yourself. Thank you, Amy. Me too.
Before going into other things, because that's what sometimes holds a lot of people back on their dream. So now overcoming limiting emotions. So you've heard of limiting beliefs, but this is another big one.
How could you have two slides with the same Again, the PowerPoint doesn't make the MLM more ethical or unethical. It takes away from their opinion that they're the expert. That they are going to teach us how to have a brand when their brand looks like this. Oh, but this didn't grow their social media. True. They are using this to get people to sign up for Kangen, for Enagic, and to buy the Kangen water filters. So I think it detracts from their position as the authority. Dear God, even none of it's lined up. It takes away from their position of professionalism and being the expert. Yeah, nothing's aligned. This is centered, though. Good for you. This looks like maybe a different size font, though. This looks like a different size font than the slide before. Okay. This looks like a different size font than this. Maybe it's not, but it sure does look like it.
And I think now, going into 2025, as crazy as this sounds, as we end 2024,
True.
I think more and more people are interested in overcoming these emotions and feelings than they are trying to buy a brand new flashy car, or they're trying to impress someone with a new watch.
You know how you can get over limiting emotions? You can go to therapy. You can gain DBT skills. You can go to therapy. I know I'm like honest. I've been going to therapy this year. Being able to get diagnosed this year was great. Being able to get another diagnosis in September was great. It was great because it's more tools in my toolbox to be able to navigate life in a way that makes me, that I feel less out of control and that I am not losing my mind anymore, which I did feel before.
Or they're trying to look good at a certain way they dress. I think it would be more of an appealing feeling to have people the opposite of some of these, which the first one is worried about keeping up with expenses. And you hear this, over 60% of people that make six figures are paycheck to paycheck.
Sometimes that's an issue with budgeting. Sometimes that's an issue with impulse control. Sometimes it's an issue with bad habits. You know who could help you with that? A therapist. Maybe someone specifically who focuses on money and impulse and executive functioning. I don't know. Anxiety with rent and bills that are due. But if you are working multiple jobs and you're not getting a livable wage, that makes sense.
That's an alarming statistic. And I've heard people say, well, it's not all about the money, yet 99.9% of their life requires it to feed their family, to keep the lights on, to run the water, to keep the gas lit, to keep the roof over the head, the car in the garage, gas in the car tank, clothes on your, I think
this is an appeal to fear. that you're going to run out of money to deal with expenses, that you're not going to have money for rent and bills, that you're not going to have money to invest. I think it's an appeal to fear. Are we going to go listen to a soundbite? Sure are. Appeal to fear. We're just waiting for it to load. How's everyone doing? Good? A CPA can help too. So Carmen, you're talking too much sense here. I'm just kidding, Carmen. We're just waiting for appeal to fear to come up. When I reset everything, it just it's taking its time relinking. Hello? Oh. I think the way that live chat was like, Amy, you're still worthwhile even without
What is the appeal to fear fallacy? Appeal to fear is a propaganda technique. Appeal to fear is used when someone makes you fear the consequences of not doing what they want. It is never good to act out of fear. However, fear is a strong motivator. When people fear something, they tend to not think matters through. They think out of cringe reflex. Help, something bad could happen. An appeal to fear is not being used when somebody threatens us but doesn't try to change our opinion.
See, I'm explaining. I said ear to never, not fear. I'll fix it. Amy was saying, I think the way that live chat was like, Amy, you're still worthwhile, even without the PhD, meant so incredibly much. I'm so glad. Live chat's the best. Literally, live chat's the best. Live chat is why streaming is so much fun. I learned so much from y'all. I've learned so much from Amy. I am so glad Amy came out of lurkdom to like grace us with her grace us with their presence and their knowledge, and doing it in such a graspable way. The letters after your name don't take away from everything like that you've done hard work wise for in the past several years for what degree you're going to get. Hubs and I have been rethinking our religious beliefs while he was on the journey of seeking help for his anxiety, and getting him to see an actual therapist instead of a Christian counselor was an absolute game changer. Meds and therapy are amazing. We stand them so hard. Same.
You can go down 1,000 things. You'd need money for it. That's no mystery. And so what is our relationship with it? Because worry does no good, right? Worrying and constantly stressing about keeping up, just say that out loud, and how your body feels that way. You're always in this fight or flight, chasing life stress. And then the next one is really anxiety with rent and bills are due. We have this thing called time. We only get paid, most of us, twice a month on payroll, but all of a sudden it's like every first of the month is more scary than actually exciting for people. Can you imagine? Every first of the month.
Every end of the month is terrifying in multi-level marketing because you're having to maintain or gain rank. Are you going to tell us about that, Chris or Monica?
Is more dreadful than actually exciting. Why? Because bills are due, rent is due,
oh, thank you,
mortgage
Amy.
is due, interest kicks in, and you're like trying to stop time and avoid it. And that's why we're living a life out of the moment. So how do we reduce this worry? How do we feel excited that, oh my gosh, my expenses are paid, I'm writing them off, now I can actually go invest? Or
because of Kangen? I'm sorry, because of Enagic? Water Jesus? Can you expound? Oh wait, are you making an income claim? Have you ever read Section 5 of the FTC Act? Oh, no? Maybe go take a look at that. Oh, you don't care because your sales pitch gets people to sign up, and now you've sold, quote unquote, $12 million worth of water filters and supplements? Ew. Ew, David.
oh, rent is due? Hey, you know what? Monica, let's do this. I'm just going to pay 3 months rent early. I don't have to worry about it. Can you imagine being able to say and feel that? What would that do to your nervous system? What does that do to your foundation? That right there is wealth. That is cash
Carmen said, tell me more about time freedom with long-ass Zooms, Chris.
flow. That is actual abundance, feeling that in between. And then at the end, it's like FOMO. There's a lot of opportunities. Don't get us wrong. things in social media, things online, with investing, digital assets, all these changes that are happening. And sometimes what happens is we want to invest, we want to put our money to work, we want to have time freedom and so forth, yet we don't have the capital. We don't have extra cash.
And who is going to give you that extra cash? Our triangular prism scheme and magic. It's in my opinion, okay? Obviously, I'm not the one that determines if a business is a pyramid scheme. The FTC is. When, for example, Advocare had to restructure because it had been determined to be a pyramid scheme, and they had to completely revamp how the reps made money, and a bunch of reps stopped making money through Advocare because they didn't have the downline to support their lifestyle.
We don't want to tap into our savings. We're afraid to put something in and get something back. So we have this.
He's still in Mexico right now doing this Zoom on a Saturday. So I'm sure he's having a blast.
Fear of missing out. So worry, anxiety, and fear, we've got to be able to overcome these within ourselves. And like Monica said, what better way to actually make a change and empower yourself? Because let's be honest, y'all, you guys know this, nobody's going to come and save you. Nobody's here just going to just come and pay all your bills instantly. Like, we have to start chipping away at this to take advantage to overcome these limiting emotions.
So let's bring it back to social media now that we've been able to identify those things that...
Stop. Is this a paper? What is this? What is this indentation right here? You know what? I should have downloaded a ruler. Can I download a ruler right now? Please hold. Please hold. We're going on a scroll trail. Canva. Our camera works again. This is amazing. Create design. Video. I'm looking for a ruler. I want a real ruler. See y'all. Oh yeah, this one's great. Or should we do yellow? Yellow's even better. Is this straight though? That one's definitely not straight. That one's good. That one is only in centimeters. A pink ruler. Do we like pink? Oh. Do we like pink? Why are we doing this, DC? We need a ruler for the stream. We need a straight ruler, so maybe we want a graphic. No. 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 I think we need a detailed one like this. I think that one would be the best one. Purple. A squirrel ruler? I totally should. Oh, this is a good one. Remove background. We just have to make sure it's actually straight. It looks pretty straight to me. I'd rather have purple, but like, we can't be beggars in this situation. You know what I mean? This is a good ruler. I had one of these in school. We just need it bright enough so we can see stuff, and it's mostly just to measure things. You know what I mean? We'll find a better one later, right? Right. Team, activate. Share. Oh. We have to do this. Because they won't let us download just one picture. Download. PNG. Transparent. Download. Can't stop us. All right. All right. All right. Downloads. Today. Ruler. We'll just put an OBS. Squirrel trail complete. All squirrels, prepare for landing. Oh, yes. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Look at this. Look at that. So this one's lower. The 43% of consumers is lower. This one is lower. These are the same. Oh, good for you. Good for you. So this is going to be our vertical ruler. I mean our horizontal ruler. And then we're going to have our vertical ruler. And we are going to rotate. Okay. All right. There we go. Let's see what else we got. Oh, widow word, center aligned. We hate it. What is happening? Also, the internet is a gold mine. This gold is a strange choice. This gold button is a strange choice.
Might, be weighing on us. In 2023, you guys, close to 5 billion people.
A triangular ruler for a triangular prism scheme. I'll work on it.
We're on social media across the world, globally. Wow. I would have never met Chris if it wasn't for social media. Yep. Is that not crazy? I would never be in this position.
You would never be in a commercial cult if it hadn't been for social media. Oh, wait, she didn't say that. I'm sorry. I misspoke, Monica. I'm so sorry.
Right now. And the average person is spending over 2 hours on social media every single day.
And why not just tell them, instead of scrolling and enjoying delightful... Is this a perfect segue for my video I wanted to show y'all? Yes, perfect segue. Social media. Are we ready? We're so ready. Can I do this one? Okay. Sorry. I'm like, are we ready? Y'all are like, we're ready, DC, we're ready. Meow, 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 meow. If you haven't seen Wicked, you're not going to understand this, but it's about gravity. So the science people in the chat, I hope that you are so excited about this. No. Quick time. No, you're ruining my life. If you've already seen this, don't spoil it, okay?
It's defying gravity, but it's gravity that's speaking. Nothing has changed within me. G is still 9.8. No. When people jump and fall, I know that I will get the blame. 'Cause they're singing songs about me, and I feel so undermined. If you want a witch or wizard, I promise you can't fly. So please don't try defying gravity, 'cause you will die defying gravity. I'm always gonna bring you down.
See, if you're spending all your time on social media doing the multi-level marketing sales pitch, would we have found delightful videos like this? I think not. If you're not a science nerd, that's probably not going to be super funny. If you've never heard the song "Defying Gravity" on Wicked, you're not going to find that funny. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I thought that was a perfect segue. I was like, when am I going to be able to play this video? And they let us know right then. We're here. We love it. Also, floofs.
This is like the best market.
We're never going to finish this video. What time is it? We're going to have to finish this video tomorrow because I have to do stuff. Was that a good? We've been here for 2 hours and 14 minutes. We'll have to finish the rest tomorrow. Okay? On that end note, thank you for joining me today. We're at 55 likes. 5 is my favorite odd number. I will put it in the Discord. Yes. I will put it in the Discord. We're going to finish this tomorrow. There's a lot of bad PowerPoint opportunities left. Unfortunately, they decided to be long-winded as hell. It was an hour and 30-minute Zoom call. Have a great one. Enjoy your Saturday or Sunday, which if you're in the future, howdy hey. If you're in the past, howdy hey. Replay crew, much non-culty love to you. If you want to lick the stream, I'd love for you to do that. If you want to subscribe, Greg and Jason Funderburker would also appreciate that. If you've never seen Over the Garden Wall, fine. That's okay. My love for those characters I will never stop loving them. Just like I will never stop loving the kazoo because Kevin Tinter hates it. Thank you for joining me on this wild ride. Take care of yourselves. Make good decisions. Don't join an MLM. And I'll see you next time. Oh, wait. I will never learn. Where's my outro? Where is it? God dang it. Toodles and oodles of poodles with what all the noodles. All the noodles. Toodles and oodles of noodles with doodles of poodles. All the poodles, all the floofs. Goodbye. So long. Farewell.
Yeah.